Hey guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review, and I'm doing another one from Taiwan. Well, it is, and it isn't. It's a weird one. They're all weird ones from Beer 52. If you look at the map, we are Taipei again. A lot of them are from Taipei, but it's a collaboration brew. And before I get into the brew, there is an article by the lovely Robin Gilmore which tells you a lot about this. It's a good article, but I've actually read it in advance, and there is a line in there which I thought was funny because it's craft beer. It says, "Oh, this brewery is totally unpretentious," and then when you read the rest of the article, you're like, really?" Anyway, it is a collaboration between Siren, who are from over here, and Ugly Half, who are from Taipei, which is really cool. A lovely looking can, pretty trippy. It's sort of matrixy style kind of artwork on the can, black lid, everything good so far, apart from when you read this, micro IPA. Now, if there's anything that's pretentious, it's calling something a micro IPA. So instantly that article was kind of getting the getting my brain kind of going and going, Robin Gilmore, you are actually talking nonsense this time. Sorry, my dear, I do love you very much. And it's micro because it's 3.4% on the ABV. So it is not an IPA at all. It's a pale ale. It's a very, very weak pale ale. They haven't even called it session IPA. They've called it micro IPA. Ridiculous. Anyway, Tilt Shift is the name. It's a sparkling collaboration with Taiwan's Ugly Half beer. I said brewing, but yeah, Ugly Half is the name of the brewery, and obviously Siren. It's refreshing, crisp drink, bright with hoppy aroma of pink grapefruit and juicy mango. Super drinkable and heats of flavour for this light strength. So, not just a session IPA, which is pretentious enough, it's a micro IPA. My God. All right, let's open this bad boy. Had it in the fridge for a while, but we shall see if we can get this thing. Yep, no explosions, which is good. And the head brewer, I think the guy's from New Zealand, from what I can gather. But the head brewer, that's the owner, but the head brewer used to work at Daya Brewing in the UK. So no doubt that's where he met the Siren guys in the beer scene here in the UK. So sounds like he's married a lady from Taiwan. Well, I'll tell you what, I can smell. Whoa, I smell the hops from here. Fantastic. Right, let us do that. Let us do that. And something like that. Wow. There's I don't know about mango, but there's definitely grapefruit, and it smells a bit like melon. What were the hops? It doesn't say on there. Let me check what Beer 52 say and whether that is true or not. There is the colour. Very pale, but it's pretty hazy too. Not too much head. I would call that fingernails kind of head. Definitely white, but that will disappear pretty soon, I imagine. Yes, so we've got Talus, we have Citra and Comet. That'll be where the melon is coming from. The Talus, that is my melon hop. It gets my melon thing going. We got some wheat malt, which is probably why it's a little bit cloudy. We got some oats in there too, an extra pale malt, and chit. Those Taiwanese love a bit of chit, and that's with the CH in case you you need to clean your ears out, dear viewer. Chit. Yeah. if the aroma is anything to go by, this is a fantastic beer. But I'm already knocking 1 point off because of micro IPA. It's just just ridiculous. Anyway, cheers and beers. If you're new to the channel, hopefully I'm entertaining you so far. Got to be worth a thumbs up at the very least. Why not comment down below and consider joining the Jonna Army and subscribing to the channel. I do a lot of videos. I'm a beer judge as well for camera. Going to be doing some stuff at the GBBF, hopefully. Hush hush at the moment, but keep listening to the channel and you'll find out what I'm doing. Yeah, cheers and beers. Oh, okay, very zesty, which is nice. This is interesting. They've obviously used quite a lot of hops in here. Yeah, I'm getting that zesty, that grapefruitiness. The melon is kind of lost. So maybe that's small melons as opposed to big melons, which you can never lose. But there's a sort of, maybe it's the chit, perhaps the maltiness. There's kind of a little sort of, a little bit of spiciness, which I'm assuming is coming from the malt bill. But yeah, not at all a bad go for hop water. It's incredibly light. Pardon me, very thin, very watery as well. But that's what you're going to get with a 3.4% micro IPA. My God, just that's so ridiculous, don't you think? Is it? Oh man, I said it already, but session IPA isn't pretentious enough. Micro IPA, just ridiculous. Why don't they say alcohol-free IPA? That'll be the next thing. Jesus. And why? This is the other thing, dear viewer. Why, when something is really weak, hop water, alcohol-free, why are they sometimes more expensive than an actual normal beer? Yeah, I don't understand that. As I don't understand these things, but it's almost like they want you to give them money, and if you just give them, if you give me water, expensive water, people were saying, oh, why doesn't the designated driver drink an alcohol-free beer? And it's like, well, I can get a glass of Coke, and it's a lot. Well, depends what bar you go into, because sometimes it's really expensive, but usually a glass of Coca-Cola is cheaper than an alcoholic free beer, or you could get a glass of soda water, or just go on the bus. Ridiculous. Yeah, there's a little bit of that kind of breakfast juice type thing, like a grapefruity, well, a tropical juicy drink, but with more grapefruit. Usually they have pineapple as the main one. This is more grapefruit. It's a little bit bitter as well. I was going to say, because it's so low on the alcohol, 3.4. They probably backed off a lot on the malt, and as a result, it's not a very sweet beer. There's a bit of bitterness it must be coming from the hops, or maybe the chit, whatever that may do to a beer. I don't exactly know. But yeah, put it this way, I would not pay £3.50, which is, I guess, roughly what I paid in this box for this beer, either in the off license or in the pub. There is absolutely no way I would pay that for this. It's not that great. I guess there's a market for these kind of beers, these really incredibly light beers. But yeah, if you want to drink a 3% lager, or if you want to drink a 3% beer, there are already lagers on the market which taste like water that you could be happy to drink instead of a pretentious craft beer at 3.4%. So yeah, sorry, this does not impress me, unfortunately. One day, someone will produce a beer at a lower strength. Um, Dark miles, for example, are reasonably low strength, but that's what they're supposed to be. IPAs are not supposed to be light. They're supposed to be a little bit full-bodied, actually, especially the wheaty and oaty ones. This had both in, and I couldn't taste them at all. So there probably wasn't very much. It was a sprinkling. But there we go. That is my review of Tilt Shift, collaboration between Siren and Ugly Half, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I was wanting to like that. And apparently, Beer 52 has called this the most excellent beer in the whole box. I very much beg to differ. And their buying manager, I think, is paying lip service to Siren, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, I'm not that jaded. I just didn't really appreciate this beer. Guys, why don't you come back? Because Unclejona will be drinking another one of these beers, and that's going to come up real soon.